Hi everybody, my name is Jason. I am a software engineer here at Census, and today I'll be taking you guys through a brief tour of our newest feature at Census, DBT CI checks. So DBT CI checks is sort of geared towards helping data teams ship quickly while still ensuring that the data they're sending downstream to Census and for their ops teams to be used is high quality and doesn't have any issues. So right now, a lot of people basically are just in DBT. They sort of make a bunch of changes, and if anything breaks downstream in their downstream tools, it's sort of up to those folks who use those downstream tools, like the ops teams, to actually surface any errors, tell the data team that, hey, there's something wrong, can you fix this? And that's a really slow process. It's not great experience for anybody, for the data team or for the ops folks. And so at Census, we want to help sort of ensure that that doesn't become an issue through our new feature of CI checks. So what this essentially does is it allows us to add CI checks into your GitHub repo whenever you commit or make a new PR inside your DBT repository, and it will check to see, hey, do any of the changes made here, are they going to actually break anything downstream in Census? So I can just start with a brief tour over here. I'm just going to go to configure. We can see that there's a new section over here called automatic tests in DBT. This is our new Census DBT CI checks. And in order to enable it, it's as simple as clicking a button. It will automatically generate a sort of check for one of the open PRs inside your repo, just in case you want to test it out. So we can go take a look at that, view that PR. You can see that something's running over here. And so this appears within the checks tab underneath a specific PR in your DBT repo. So this is sort of the Census check that's currently running. It'll take just a few more seconds, but I can pause just to make sure that looks seamless, or it'll just complete quickly and we won't have to do that. So we can see over here that it's failed. As for the specific reason it's failed, there's a specific model here called Golden Team Sales Qualified that's missing, but it has dependencies inside Census, and those dependencies are two syncs that rely upon this model in order to work. And so I, as a person inside the data team who is making some changes to the models inside DBT, I don't want to break these things downstream. So how about we just go into VS Code and sort of fix those issues? So I'm going to go into VS Code, and we can see that my published model, Golden Team Sales Qualified, is missing. Fortunately for me, I know exactly which commit caused the issue, so I can just git revert that specific commit. I'm just going to write that and push that. As we can see, the sales qualified model is back. So I'm going to go back to GitHub into my PR, go to the conversation tab, scroll down, and we'll see that, great. So there's a new CI check in progress because I've reverted that specific commit. So it's in progress. It's going to take maybe 20 or 25 seconds again. So we're just going to details. We'll just wait, and seems like everything looks great. So because I've reverted the problematic change, everything's looks successful, green across the board. I can merge this PR in without worrying about breaking anything downstream for the ops folks on my team, and we're sort of good to go. So this has been a very brief tour of our newest feature at Census, DBT CI checks. Hope it was interesting. Super excited to have everyone take a look and try it out themselves. Let us know if there's any questions, and we're always happy to help. Thank you so much. Have a good one.